Hey Shadow, how are you doing? And happy Halloween. Is the audio good and everything? Awesome. But yeah, we'll be getting started in a little while. I'll probably get started around the 5-minute mark. But yes, happy Halloween. It is Halloween. One more minute to go and then we'll get started. I'm having some minor issues with my right shoulder, but I think it's because I've been doing a lot of working out and exercising lately. So yeah, either that or I've just been sleeping wrong. I don't know. It's one of the two. Might even be both. But yeah, if there is no tech issues or anything like that, Shadow, I can go ahead and get started. Just, give me the let's go, and then we'll go ahead and get started whenever. All right. Well, Hello, Internet. Your friendly neighborhood game machine here. And today, welcome back to Random Monday. And today I decided I wanted to play a game just to chill out and not work too hard with or anything like that. This is a game that I grew up with as a child. And it's called Torin's Passage. Came out in the early 90s. And it's one of the first games I ever played. One of the first games I ever beat. And it came out for MS-DOS / Windows 95 / Windows 98. And on speedrun.com, I hold the 4th place trophy for 100% completion. And I currently hold the 1st place trophy for segmented runs on this game. And by the way, thank you, Shadow, for the 45 months being subscribed. Yay. Thank you very much, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. So, yeah, we're going to do another full playthrough. And I do a lot of full playthroughs of this game. So keep in mind, this is not me taking my time. This is me playing the game at my own mental reflex. I do not use a walkthrough. I play this game with cutscenes. I start from the prologue, which is right here, and I work my way all the way down to the end of Tenebris. So, yeah, when it comes to cutscenes, you'll probably not hear me talk or anything like that. But I hope you guys enjoy. And to the people watching this later, when this gets published later on YouTube, I hope you enjoy as well and enjoy my random banter that I have with chat while I stream this. So, as always, everyone, let's go ahead and get started. Let's start with the prologue and work our way down.
Now where is he? Torin, when are you gonna grow up? You pick up those tools from town like I told you?
I thought I'd do that tomorrow.
No, I need them in the morning. You get into town right now.
Yes, sir.
Hurry home, Torin. Don't be late for dinner.
Okay, Mom. This isn't what I want in life. I should be a hero. Heroes don't run errands. Right, Boogle? Hey, Boogle. Boogle! Asleep again? Ah, Boogle. Is this all my life will ever be? Running errands to this little town? I just don't want to live my life without ever having lived my life.
Chapter 1, The Lands Above.
No! They never hurt anyone! What happened?
I saw it. I saw everything.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I was just passing by when all that started. I was so scared I hid behind your barn.
Who could have done this?
It must have been one powerful sorcerer. Or sorceress.
Why? And who around here has such power?
No one I know. But once there was such a person. But no, Licentia's been gone for years.
Licentia? Who's Licentia?
Oh, I don't think it could possibly be her. She was banished to the lands below years ago.
The lands below? She must have been evil to be sent there.
Yes. And there's no way you could ever find her down there.
I know what I'll do. I'll find this Licentia and force her to release my parents.
I'm sure you will.
First off, thank you, Mr. Rumble Roses, for your channel points contribution. Alright, let's pick up these berries. Next, we're going to head back home. Excuse me. Alright, let's pick up this rope. Pick up the hatchet.
I wish I had a cleaver for every time I've swung this.
Go inside.
Hey, Boogle, let's go.
Alright, let's get the bag.
I might need this empty pouch for something.
Let's get inchy.
Hey, you! Come back here. Come here, Inchy. Gotcha.
See, if you're able to do all of that in time, you'll completely skip the animation where Torin wants Boogle to go back into his bag. Inchy the inchworm on the leaf.
Oh, nice call. Thanks, Inchy.
That's Mr. Worm to you.
Hey, come back here. Now, which one is it? Oh, not again. Gotcha. Oops. Ooh, yuck. Hey, Boogle, get that, will ya?
Alright. Next, I'll take ourselves right over here. Let's give leaf to the slugs. Well, snails.
Could you two use a larger leaf, maybe?
Ooh, nice texture.
Nice structure.
Good size.
Professional markings.
Plenty big.
Why not?
Okay, it's a deal.
Yep, done deal.
You want a high five?
No thanks. No.
Your loss. But that was nice of you.
Yeah, and you know what they say about nice guys?
Ah, Slim. Can't you tell he doesn't have a clue?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay, here's a clue for you. Slugs love scum.
Slugs? Scum?
Yeah, pond scum is good.
Nah, you can have your pond scum. Bog scum, now that's the best.
Bog scum? No, definitely moat scum. That's what you want.
Oh, yeah.
Moat scum is choice.
Too bad you can't get it.
What do you mean, can't get it? I know where the moat is.
Yeah, you know where, but do you know what's?
Like, what's in that moat?
Oh, yeah. Croctopus. And lots of them.
Wouldn't lots of them be croctopie?
Crock the pie, crock the pusses, don't matter. You'll never get close enough to the water to get scum from the moat.
Wait a minute. Didn't you say you were going to the Moat Olympics?
Yeah, why?
Well, if I took you over there, would you help me get some moat scum?
Slim, what do you think?
Okay by me. Better than crawling.
Okay, big boy, let's go moatin'.
Man, imagine how long it'd take them if they crawled there. They'd probably never make it.
No matter how many times I
Still
see
beautiful.
Crystal City, it's still impressive. Here we are, boys, the site of the next Moat Olympics. I hope you win the gold medal.
Thanks, Torin. You're okay for such a dry person.
Yeah, thanks. And in return, I'll put in a good word for you with some of my croctopus friends.
Good word? I don't need good words. I need moat scum, and plenty of it.
Oh, you do you?
And exactly where do you want it?
Why, right up here.
Hey, Croc, pass the boy some scum.
I guess I'll just leave this delicious moat scum right here for a while. Now I'm gonna get you. Those slugs are so fast, I'll never catch them like this. If only I could make a trap.
Google box.
Boogle, can you make a box right over that moat scum?
Back off.
That's it, Boog. Now we've got him. No more caffeine for you guys. Thanks, Boogle.
Okay. Alright, now for the part that could take the shortest or partially the longest. Tie a tree. Tie a foot.
Hope this works.
Dive.
Got it.
I gotta be careful how I tap here. I almost had it. Oh, come on, game. You can do it. Got it. That didn't take too long. Because you gotta do that long swing. And if you get the perfect frame, you can do it really quickly.
Now how am I going to get my bag? Boogle, stop! What? Boogle? You mean this whole time you could have walked right out on that bog? Only when it's funny, huh? Only when it's funny you.
Alright, let's go. Let's walk over here. Get some root. Let's get to the root of this issue. Pick it up. We've got the berries, we got the peat moss, we got the slugs, and we got the root. Let's go. In case of emergency, break glass.
Nice blue color, eh, Boogle?
Yeah, what's that? You rang? Huh? Who are you? Where'd you come from? What are you doing there? You trying to sneak by me? Oh, I wasn't asleep. No, sir. I heard you come through.
Well, I wasn't trying to sneak by you. I'm Torin, and I really need to get to the lands below. Can you help me?
The lands below? You're one of them? Well, you can't stay up here. You go right back down where you came from. Yep, nobody from down there gets past me, and you won't neither.
Oh, no, you misunderstand. I'm not from the lands below. I want to go there. So you do know how to get there?
Go there.
Yeah, why no one goes there.
That's no place for any self-respecting citizen. Why, them worlds is filled with
Nutsos,
malcontents,
psychos, politicians.
No, there's no way I'd let you go down there.
So you do know. Oh, please help me, sir. I must get to the lands below. May I come inside?
Nope, no way. Nobody gets inside this.
That's what she said.
Don't know where he is either. Was supposed to be here 10, maybe 12 years ago. Never been this late before. No, you gotta go. Get out of here and don't come back.
Knock, knock.
Halt. Who goes there?
It's me. I'm your replacement.
What? You are? Finally, it's about time. You must be 10 years late. Where have you been?
Heavy traffic.
Huh? Well, whatever. Hurry up and get inside here. I'm powerful hungry.
Okay.
Can't say I much care for the new uniforms. So, get started.
Okay. Started what?
Don't they teach you young'uns anything at basic anymore?
Well, maybe, but, I wasn't exactly...
I can see that.
Class, you know?
I can see that. Don't tradition mean nothing no more? What's your generation coming to? Say, where's your provisions?
Provisions?
They're in my pocket.
My meal, boy, my meal. You know the core tradition. Before taking over, the replacement guard always cooks the departing guard his final meal.
Oh, I knew that. Yeah, that's still taught to all of us.
Here's a question to everyone in chat.
Exactly.
If you were the guard and you were being replaced after long service, what would you want your last meal to be before you're sent home?
Not mine. I know what I want.
Exactly what do you want for your last meal?
Last meal? I ain't dead yet. Hey, who are you? What are you doing in here? You my replacement?
Oh, brother. Why, yes. I am your replacement. You know, there's a tradition that the new guard prepares...
Well, surprise
the
me.
guard's meal, so
Give me some different options you choose.
Dang right I know. And I know what I want. Hope you brought it with you.
What'll you have?
For my appetizer, I want juice. Berry juice.
So he chooses an appetizer, a main meal, and a dessert.
Berry juice, huh? Here you are, Herman. I brought you some berries.
Great. Now squeeze 'em.
What?
Now squeeze them.
All right. Where's the juicer?
I told you, over there, on the cabinet.
Looks like toilet paper from here.
Boogle, can you be an axe? Whew, here you go. Say, what kind of berries are those?
Why, chuck berries, of course.
Ah, that tastes great. But now I'm getting a little hungry.
Oh, brother.
You know what I really miss?
I'm kind of afraid to hear.
Sluggetti and peatballs.
Sluggetti and peatballs? Don't you mean spaghetti and meatballs?
Ain't never heard of no such thing as that. Say, you sure you're from around here, boy? No. Sluggetti and peatballs is exactly what I crave.
Oh, okay. I'll fix it for you. What's in it?
Why, slugs and peatballs. What do you think?
I'll be sure to round up just enough for one meal.
Mm-hmm. Shove it in his mouth.
Here's your order, sir. Slugs and peat moss, just as you requested. But boy, did I have to go through a lot just to bring these to you.
Yeah, I'm sure. You probably just walked round that cliff to the deli.
Oh, I bet you do dislike that,
You
Rumble.
mean
Just a little guardhouse humor, boy. Ain't no food within days of this place. Now get over there in that kitchen and rattle them pots and pans.
all right, but this is my first
I'd say if it came to my meal that I'd want if I was like being let go from an old position so I could go home to my family or whatever.
Well, at least it's quick to prepare.
I definitely have a nice strong alcoholic beverage as like my main like drink. I'd say when it came to a meal, I'd say either a big bowl of beef stew
The perfect conclusion
or
perfect meal. Dessert.
a nice thing of savory chicken and dumplings,
Latte?
or
Oh, stop.
maybe like
The latte. Just bring
2 A5 Wagyus from
Alright,
Japan
what'll you have?
with some Heinz 57 with it.
Why, there's only one
But my dessert would probably be
I'm afraid to ask.
a cherry cobbler.
fruit.
Yeah, let's make
That would be my
If
options
I
there.
prepare you,
Shadow says
then will I be done?
if he was in Japan, he would want a 5 Wagyu England, a traditional English fry up Indian biryani. That's really, really good. And an A5. At least we can agree that an A5 Wagyu would be amazing as a meal. I love a good steak.
Hey, nice square shape too.
But see, the thing is when it comes to like steak sauce,
How about if I make it
I love a nice Heinz 57. Most people go for A1 because it's very vinegary and strong, which A1's my second one I go for. I just like Heinz 57.
Great.
I just really like Heinz.
While that's in the oven baking, why don't you and I head back to the Phenocrest chamber? Ah, just smell that aroma. You know, there's nothing like coming home to find the square root pie.
Phew. Say, we going out on that joke?
No.
All right, subs, get your pick a shard any shards ready. Here we go. And the person I choose to pick a shard is Mr. Rumble Roses. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Pick a shard, Rumble. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Rumble chooses number 4. Alright. Here we go.
There you go, boy. The joint's all yours.
I love that emote.
Grab my pie and hit the road.
When they unlocked the ability to use animated emotes and everything, that was literally my first idea.
But wait, what about me? Aren't you supposed
Welcome
to
in,
be
Chris.
when
Good to have you.
everything works?
I was wondering when you would appear.
Kate.
Welcome to the mid-90s. MS-DOS.
Come through here in years.
But is this the way to the lands below?
Could be, but you don't care. All you gotta do is make sure nobody
From down there gets up here. Alright, let's go to the terminal. Okay. 1, 2. Now we got some weird RNG today. Yeah, we got some weird one today. There we go. It's not my quickest, but that was fun. Oh, the game's going perfect.
I'd better get enough of this power.
Yeah, welcome to the mid-90s of MS-DOS. This is a game that I have 4th place of on speedrun.com for 100% in the quickest time, and 1st place for segmented runs. So this is a game that I know how to play.
Hey, Boogle, let's go.
Yep.
Hang on.
Welcome to the end of Chapter 1. Chapter 2 is Scarpa.
Sir, they were both in there. And they're gone. And the child. Missing. The child must be found immediately.
Whoa!
I still find it funny that the guy that plays the voice of Torin and Boogle later on down the road becomes the actual voice of G-Man from Half-Life. That still blows my mind. Like, dead serious, it does. Alright, let's get the other one. We're gonna need the tiles. And one thing you'll notice while watching Chris is in this game there's a lot of references to old school material. If you've watched a lot of television growing up like I have, you'll probably catch some of it. We'll see if you can catch any of it while I play.
Live on CD-ROM from beautiful cliffside Escarpa, it's The Bitter Nuts! With Jack Klugman as Mr. Bitternut. And starring Sandra Bullock as Mrs. Bitternut. With Vinyl McCulkey as Little Bobby Bitternut. Today, we join the Bitternuts just as they hear a knock on their door.
Just a minute. Holly, can you get that? Oh, never mind. Do I have to do everything around here? Coming! Yo! Aren't you the giant economy-sized visitor? You know I'd ask you in, but I'm not sure there's enough air in here.
That's a good joke there, Rumble. I love that joke.
Look at this guy. This is what a real man looks like. honey. Don't mind him. He's just acting his IQ. So, you want to come in? Or maybe that should be, can you come in?
Why, thank you. I will.
Hey, Mom, Hey, Mom, Whoa! Who's the big guy?
We don't know, honey. We're still waiting to find out.
So automatically, you'll notice that this is a setup of old school black and white television like I Love Lucy and stuff like that. When it comes to these two, they're portrayed by actors. Mrs. Bitternut is portrayed by a woman named Sandra Bullock. That is a reference to Sandra Bullock. And then there's Vinyl McCulkin that plays as little Bobby Bitternut. Vinyl McCulkin is a spin on Macaulay Culkin. So there's automatically a few references there for you.
My name is Torin, from the lands above.
I'm Mrs. Bitternut, and this is what's left of my husband, Mr. Bitternut. And that's Bobby, our son. So, what's that thing in your purse?
Why, that's my little buddy, Boogle. Oh, he won't hurt you. He likes people.
Yeah? Then he won't fit in here. If he's smart, he'll stay off my furniture.
I do love the fact that Boogle is completely random. Like, after he's done, like, transforming into different stuff, you never truly know what Boogle's going to do, even though he does follow you around.
Mrs. Bitternut.
What he does in the background is completely randomized.
That's all they are. Lived right across the chasm for years.
I always wondered
Ever hear
why.
from them?
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, that King Rupert. He really fries my cornbread. Lives almost next door. Does he ever invite us over? No. Why? You'd think he was better than us or something.
Oh, I love point and click as well. This was the first game I ever played as a kid
I'm sure King Rupert
on a
wants to be
PC.
nice to you. Perhaps he's just busy.
Busy for 20 years? And that queen of his.
Die?
Yeah, she should.
Why? What's wrong with her?
Too snooty for me, that's what, Torin. Why, she acts like they didn't have a daughter that was... Hey, have you met their daughter?
Oh, here we go.
What about their daughter?
Her name's Lena, or something like that. You two should get together, Torin. You have so much in common.
We do? Like what?
Oh, your looks, I suppose.
Yeah, you two deserve each other.
How would you describe Lena?
Well, let's see. She has a nice personality. She's kind to her parents, I suppose. She's a good climber. She's beautiful.
Lots of fun.
She's a good dancer. She's got a great personality.
In other words, she's a lot like you.
Hurry, Boog. Hop
Alright,
in.
let's go. Now we can't get the green tile from in here yet until we have something as exchange.
Just hang out till Mom's gone.
The Bitter Nuts is not filmed before a live audience.
Alright, let's go down. But yeah, I absolutely love old school Sierra Online. Pick that up while Boogle's doing his thing.
Someone left this clothespin just hanging here.
Hey, Boogle, let's go.
Wow. Now let's go meet King Rupert and Queen Di.
Well, what have we here? It's nice to see humility in somebody around here.
Good day, sir.
Yes, it is, isn't it? But then every day is a good day here in paradise.
A land as lovely as this should be called paradise.
Maybe it should, but we call it Escop. But the real question is, what do we call you?
Oh, forgive me, sir. My name is Torin of the lands above.
I am Rupert, King of Escalpa, and this is my lovely wife, Queen Di.
Oh, how do you do, ma'am?
Alarmed, I'm sure.
Eh? What's that?
I said, charmed, I'm sure.
That's nice.
Your Majesty, I can see you are a lover of crystals.
Yes, that's the only kind he is.
What did you say?
I said, yes, and how kind he is.
Why, thank you, dear. But continue, boy.
I humbly offer you this gift from the lands above. I think it will balance your set of crystal shards. May I?
Yes, of course.
There.
Excuse me.
As this one simple shard completes the connection between the formerly distinct spectra above us, so too, therefore, may our two worlds be connected by the peace and understanding that comes from, it like that there. Oh.
Here, here.
Bravo.
I say, what the devil was the boy talking about, Di?
Beats me.
Di, what did you say?
I said, beats me.
Well, I'll consider it. Why, thank you, Tom. It's perfect. And in return, I'd like to present you with this.
Oh my god. I love that. I love that little phrasing there from the king.
For free tickets, you cheapskate.
What? What did you say, Di?
I hope he's still free at this late date.
Oh. Yes, boy. Do attend.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Let's talk to the king.
King Rupert, Queen Di, I am here seeking Licentia, an evil sorceress who may be in this area. Have you heard of her?
I haven't heard of any Licentia.
He hasn't heard of anything he can remember.
What's that, my queen?
I said, if you'd heard a thing, you'd have her dismembered.
Yes, that's true. She's not here in Escarpa, young man. Perhaps she's in some other world below us. But you are welcome to stay here as my guest for as long as you wish.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
I love that the game still makes you laugh after countless playthroughs. You must know it by heart at this point. Yes, I do. Sir Rilda, how are you doing, sir? Welcome to the channel.
You can say that again.
Yeah, I know everything about this game.
I say, that's a sin.
Well, yes, I suppose.
I'm doing fairly well today, thank you.
I didn't realize you felt so strongly about foreign affairs.
If you only knew.
I cannot stay long in Escarpa.
I kinda can't wait until October's done and over with.
I understand. But in your travels, if you happen upon a young lady named Lena, would you give her a message?
Of course, but how will I know her?
Let's just say a lot of bad stuff has happened on October a few years ago, and it weighs me down a lot mentally. We'll call it that.
Oh. Is Lena from Escarpa?
Except for Halloween. You know, Halloween is Halloween.
Oh, really? A princess? Has she been gone long?
Yeah.
Only a few days, but parents worry nonetheless.
I understand. I know what it's like to miss a loved one.
Di, my dear, why don't you give this boy a piece of your jewelry? That way Lena will know he represents us.
Oh, brother, are you right in his pocket?
What was that?
I said, tell her mother sent her this locket.
Oh, yes, good idea.
Just you wait till sooner or later we meet Lena. You'll understand why the Queen was talking about foreign affairs and that he could only know about what true foreign affairs are. Think about the wording a little bit and you'll kind of understand. Alright, so we got everything from here. We gotta pick up this big thing of chicken. Let's go. Okay, cross the bridge. Now keep in mind though that this isn't exactly a playthrough to use on your first playthrough. I play this by pure muscle memory because I've played it a lot over my years. I do. Usually Friday is Retro Friday, where I do anything that's retro that I like to play. But for Random Monday, I wanted to play something that would calm my nerves. So that's why I'm playing Torin's Passage. It was either going to be Torin's Passage or Wishbone and the Amazing Odyssey for Windows 3.0. And MS-DOS, but only early MS-DOS. Chris, would you mind doing exclamation point schedule in chat, please? Thank you.
Let's go after it.
As always, I'm with you.
Can't you hurry up a little? It's getting away from us.
For goodness sake, for once
Thank
in
you.
your life, can't you just stop and smell the rotting meat?
I played Commander Keen a long time ago. If you ever want to know anything about Duke Nukem or Doom or Commander Keen, bring up any questions you like with Mr. Rumble Roses. I usually send people his way when it comes to stuff like that. Well, mostly Duke Nukem and Commander Keen, then Doom. I know a lot of stuff about Doom as well, but He basically plays a lot of Duke Nukem and Doom mods and a lot of other random stuff. And he's lurking in chat right now. He's just not feeling too well today. First off, I need to open this for later. Next, we need Boogle to turn into a worm.
Boogle, can you be a worm? Check back inside there. I bet it's a way out of this land.
But yeah, I usually stream around this, like 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, also known as around this time. Because I have issues sleeping at night. I can't ever really sleep at night.
Boogle, turn into a lantern so we can see what's back there. Wow, Boogle, it looks brown and soft. And
You watch LGR videos. Very nice. I used to watch LGR videos myself. But I'm more of a fan of Angry Video Game Nerd and JonTron. And sometimes old school Gerard the Completionist. Not much of a fan of Gerard's content these days, though. Alright. So I think you can tell this isn't a cave. This is totally something much more dangerous.
Okay, turn back into a worm again and get out of there. But don't forget our sample.
Alright. Well, that's one of the reasons why I never bring religion or politics into video game stuff, because I'm a fucking nerd. I do agree with what you're saying though, Chris. I'll say that. But in terms of his content, I always watch it because it lifts my spirits. But I do kind of wish that JonTron kind of took the road that James Rolfe, Angry Video Game Nerd, did, where no one knows his beliefs, and he's never going to share them. He does his movie reviews, and he does his gaming content. Just like no one but my close friends will ever know my religious points of view or political points of view, because it's none of the internet's business. Alright, so if you were to go down this ladder, it would be an instant death. It is rickety. You don't want to use it. We can't use Boogle to go down there, because the women will hurt him. Because as you can see, there's a tile here. We can't get that tile right now. We needed to come here first so we could get a few things. Yeah, I get you. I get you, Shadow. I get you.
Is that you? No, wait. I think it's coming from up ahead. Uh-oh, Boog. Skunks ahead.
The skunks. Alright. Clothespin?
I've got it. I'll just put this clothespin on my nose. Then I won't be able to smell the skunks.
You get Toonstruck vibes from this game. I wouldn't be surprised if you did. This was around the time when people did a lot of similar animations and stuff. I remember years ago someone thought that Don Bluth had something to do with some of the animations in this game. And I was like, oh, that's a new one. Even though I am a fan of Don Bluth. Only Dragon's Lair stuff from Don Bluth. Oh yeah, Veter. I dig Veter. I've played every single Dragon Slayer, including the terrible NES game. I've even beat them on stream a couple years ago for a birthday stream.
Greetings, sir.
Funny, he looks awake.
Greetings, sir.
I could have sworn he squirmed just a little then.
Greetings, sir.
What? Who are you? And why are you here?
I'm Torin. Who are you?
That's what I'm trying to determine.
I mean, what's
You know, Rumble?
Name?
Veter looks a lot like Badger.
You come here to torment me with unimportant questions?
He even has the majestic beard that Badger does, man.
Who are you? What do you believe? What do you know?
Oh my God.
I haven't really gotten to those
It's such a striking resemblance, dude.
Simpler.
Huh? Whatever.
Just notice that.
Sorceress named Licentia.
Oy, caramba.
Forget her. I know the girl.
Oh, here we go.
Sweet girl. Good to her parents. Clever conversationalist. She has a nice personality.
Uh-oh.
I think not. See, I'm only here for a short
Yes,
day.
the Brawling Badger. He used to go by the Badger Show a long while back. But he kind of rebranded himself because he's branching out. He's also been in a lot of independent films as of late, too. He has an IMDb page. He's one of a couple independent actors that I like.
Are you trying to say your seat is uncomfortable?
My favorite independent actor is Michael Merchant. He was recently in a movie called Johnny Z. And I still need to see that movie. But I've seen all of his other stuff, and I love his other stuff.
Somehow I doubt that.
Yeah. Badger has a way with his acting. I like his comedic take on acting.
Let me feel. Fine materials. Nice padding. Soft cover. Firm, yet breathable. I thank you very much, O tall, slender one. And in return, why don't you take this instrument of my torture? Just drop it over a cliff someplace if you don't want it, okay?
Oh, I would never do that.
Okay, so we got another tile from Veter. I bet you that thing smells terrible, man. His butt was sitting on that damn thing. He said that his buns were boiling and all that, you know. Damn. Alright, now we have a way to get rid of those girls from down there, so we're going to do that. Alright, so we're going to scroll down. Oh, hell no, I ain't smelling that shit. But they're going to be smelling something in a few seconds. Now we'll use this old fan. And let the games begin.
This ought to drive those women out of there.
Yes.
Alright, now that they're gone, I can send Boogle down the hole as a yo-yo.
Now that the girls are gone, let's send you down there as a yo-yo, Boogle.
You probably have.
Boogle, grab that tile hanging there.
And also, all Tier 1 subscribers actually have 2 emotes that are based around Torin's Passage.
Boogle, see where that doorway goes.
I love this.
In the bag, bub.
Yay. Alright, let's leave. So we got most of the tiles. We technically need to clean 1 and get 2 more. Which that won't be an issue. Okay, let's use this dragon poo on the tree.
This should either make that tree grow or kill it completely.
Yeehaw. Going up the stairs. Alright, so this one goes here. This one goes here. Trying to rotate it right. Let's see, this one will go here. Oh wait, wrong one. Here. This goes here. Actually, no, I think that's... There we go. This will go here, actually. I need to quit fucking up. There we go. Now we got those in the right spots. That's the first time I ever got that mixed up. You can tell that today is not a full good day for me. Okay. But also because we've checked that, we're able to get another tile that we have to get from the king. Because the king has a tile that we need in the middle of his floor. Thing is, he would not give us that tile unless we had a pretty good reason to, because, you know, it's a tile from his own floor. So, yeah. Okay, have this woman clean the tile for us. Alright, next we're going to go get the tile from King Rupert. And I felt that seeing how we began with the bitter nuts, we're going to end with the bitter nuts. So let's get that tile.
Your Majesty, I think this tile is part of something important.
You're right. It's part of my floor.
No, even more than that. You see, at the base of the opposite cliff, I found an unusual room containing a large formation that would hold this tile perfectly. I feel certain that the formation is something important. Perhaps it even holds access to the lands below.
Why then, of course you may take it.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Got that. Across the bridge. We're going to go see the bitter nuts now. Yep, the woman down here is gone. Oh yeah, it is. It is such a disaster in that throne room. I mean, you gotta love the comedic value, man.
We now return you to the bitter nuts, already in progress.
Just a minute. Coming. Do I have to do everything around here?
Yes. Alright, so now we're going to give the invitation to Mrs. Bitternut.
Mrs. B, I just came from King Rupert, and he asked me to give you this.
What is it?
An invitation to the royal ball.
Yeehaw, Harley! We're going to the ball. Ain't you excited?
Yeehaw, Harley! We're going to the ball. Ain't you excited? Oh, he's never been excited in his life. Torin, if there's anything I own that you need for your journey, why, just help yourself. It's yours.
Why, thank you, Mrs. B.
Of course, I'd love it if you'd take the mister over there.
Yep, splat.
Hey, what are you doing? Put that down. That's my best trivet.
Oh, Mom, let him have it. You haven't cooked since I was born.
The kid's right. Go on, take it. But don't go taking anything else, you hear? And good luck on your quest, young man. Hey, any chance of you taking Junior along with you?
None whatsoever, I'm afraid. But, thanks for the trivet, Mrs. B.
Yay, Mrs. B. Alright, let's go.
In the bag, bub.
We got everything we need, so now we can end chapter 2.
Next time when we hear Bobby Bitternut ask,
Yeah, she is.
I know it'd be okay with your dad.
Have you noticed that she acts like Roseanne Barr?
The Bitternuts is not filmed before a live audience.
Trying to offload her husband and kid. I know, right? This just totally feels like Roseanne Barr from Roseanne. I know, right? Yeah, yeah. I told you, even that one thing with the bitter nuts is literally like a tribute to not only black and white sitcoms, but even sitcoms in general. But yeah, Reldar, if you're still in chat or anything, you know, one thing you'll notice while coming to streams of mine more often is you'll have a completely different outlook on certain games that I play as you watch. Alright, so this one's going to go here. Okay, this one's going to go here. Oh, damn it. I was too close to that tile. Okay, there we go. And then finally here.
Welcome, traveler. The sacred chamber that lies ahead contains an ancient phenocryst column. For centuries, travelers have journeyed throughout the planet of Strata by means of these columns. Connecting the world within worlds, phenocrysts are able to transmit far more than mere light. Through the use of aeroscape power discovered by Torin I in the early Unity period, people now have instant mobility. So step inside and enjoy the latest in phenocryst travel.
Funny story was there was rumored to be a sequel after Torin's Passage here, but it was never made. So as a kid, I actually created fan fictions of what a second and third game would have been, just by some of the lore that was given by this game. And there's Chapter 2. Chapter 3, Pergola, also known as My Kryptonite. And you'll see why in a little bit.
Before I pass judgment, have you anything to say?
The child. Is he safe?
Far away, where he will come to no harm. Although we suspect your involvement in the murder of our beloved royal couple, we could not find enough evidence to convict you. But since you were clearly guilty of kidnapping the Crown Prince, you are hereby sentenced to spend the rest of your life in the lands below. I therefore order an ostracizing collar be fabricated for you and placed around your neck, never to be removed. And should you ever attempt to return to the lands above, the collar will tighten until it chokes you to death.
Better than the lands between. You're a mess. I still find it funny that people think that you just have to walk up to the Erdtree Sentinel and try to fight him. It's really stupid.
What is this place? Wow, but it is beautiful.
Alright, so to anybody that has watched old movies like Gulliver's Travels will understand this next reference.
Why didn't I think of that before? I'll just use a little
The story of Gulliver, the sailor, landing in a place with small little people, and he's considered a giant. In this reference right here, if you don't move, or also let's click on Torin, you will be eaten to death. And we're not showing that. Because I've shown that other times before.
Stop that. Let me go. Get away. Shoot.
Yeah, as you can see, the whole tying him to the ground and stuff like that. That's a that's a Gulliver's Travels reference.
On behalf of all Pergolins everywhere, I would like to thank you, Giant, for saving the life of Fairma.
Oh, that's all right.
I love some of the dialogue in this right here.
Okay. You seem to be a kinder, gentler giant, not like some giants we know. I wonder if you could help us with
I love this next line here.
But of course. You need some logs moved, rocks realigned.
Villages trampled?
Much worse. We recently captured another giant, but very different from you. This one will not cooperate at all.
What can I do?
Perhaps if you talked with it.
Well, okay. But are you sure I'll be safe?
Follow me.
Show me, purple dude. Do-do-do-do. Oh.
It's a woman.
Oh no, no.
Oh, yes, yes. That, I don't know, I'm being stupid, sorry.
It's all right. I'm not going to hurt you.
Huh. You're with them, aren't you? Get away from me.
A woman. Alright, so you're supposed to give the locket to, yes, this is Lena. Thing is, if you don't open the locket, she'll think that you're you're setting her up and everything like that by the villagers. That's why I opened the locket before chapter 2 even ended.
You're Lena, aren't you? I just came from your homeland. I met your mother and father.
You did? Escarpa? My parents? Oh, how I wish I had listened to them. I wouldn't be in this mess.
They told me to give you this.
Oh, look. That is my dear sweet father. And I.
So now do you get the whole foreign affairs pun from Queen Di?
Who are you anyway?
My name is Torin, but I'm not from Escarpa. I'm from the lands above.
Torin of the lands above. Do you promise not to harm me?
I swear. At present, I can think of nothing worse.
All right then, quick, cut me loose.
Well,
Hurry before they stop you.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
I can't. I'll have to try to break each little thread, I suppose.
Why? Use your knife.
I guess you could say the king came up short, I guess you could say. Yeah, I figured you had a feeling.
Then I'll tell you a little secret. All this time, I've had a knife hidden in my boot, but they tied me up before I regained consciousness.
Boot knife. Yeah, boot knife. And actually, it's a pretty cool looking graphically made knife, too. Like, that looks really, really cool. Yeah.
Now, hold still. I wouldn't want to cut you.
Oh, thank you, Torin. That was horrible.
here's your locket. Oh, Boogle. Here, let me help you up.
Oh, wait. Look at your arms. You're bleeding.
I know, right?
What?
Hold still, I wouldn't want to cut you. Waves the knife around like a lunatic. Smash.
I must have, caught some branches on the way down. It's nothing.
Oh, just wait till you get a better look at Lena here in a few minutes.
Everyone in Escarpa said we should meet, but I never dared dream we really would.
Everyone else was so short and hairy. I was always the ugly duckling. Too tall, too thin, hair only on top. But with you, I feel, I don't know, somehow normal.
Oh, I think you're anything but normal.
What? Torin?
No, what I meant was that you're far above normal. You're beautiful, wonderful, perfect.
Oh, Torin. But my parents must be worried sick.
Well, yeah, they are. They really want you to return home. And my parents, they're still in danger.
I must
go on.
You're right.
But will I see you again?
You must.
Excuse me, you two. Will you be staying for dinner? If so, I'd better send out several hunting parties.
No, we've got to leave immediately. We have to begin our search for a phenocryst.
Oh, no need. I know right where one is, but it's pretty far away.
What? I can't believe it. Does it work?
Well, it might. You see, it hasn't been used in some time.
Somehow I could have guessed that. Let's go, Lena.
Ostiaries.
Attention, everyone. This is Torin and his friend Lena. Please give him your attention. They're all yours.
But what do I do?
Well, that's the problem. No one knows. The phenocryst hasn't been used in...
Time to play a matching game.
Legend has it that when the Ostiaries find perfect harmony, the world will...
But it can be a complicated one.
But even when wearing these ancient sacred robes, they cannot find the way themselves. Can you help them?
Oh, boy.
Alright, so we're going to line up the green boys.
Okay, you step into the center. And you, take his place.
Okay, so let's see what we can do here. Alright, let's move these two. Okay. Actually, let's try something else here. Move those there. Alright, so we got all the reds in a row. Let's see. Let's put this one down here. We're going to switch these two greens here. Okay. So they're going to be there. Let's see. I'll put him there. Let's see what this does. Yeah, that should do it. Yep.
Hurry, Lena! Jump up here!
Oh, the next puzzle here is the one that always stresses me out. So this one, first off, you need to line up all the women and the men on different sides. But that's not what makes this hard. What makes this hard is that this is a singing puzzle. Soprano low to soprano high to bass high to bass low. Usually the hardest is doing the women, but you'll see why this is considered stressful to me. Every time when you click on one woman, they switch places. But there is another way to know if you're doing it right. If you can get them lined up similar to how the picture is here, that's how you know that you got it. That's just a way that I know how to do it. And see, we're actually getting close. We just gotta do it right. Okay, we got it backwards again. Okay. No, you're going back over there. No. You're not doing that. Okay, I don't need to play with that one. Okay. See, that's why I didn't want to hit that one, because I need to keep her up front. No, don't do that. And that should be that one. Got it.
That's it. The pattern was 5 ascending notes leading to the second nested planet. So that phenocryst goes back to a Scarpa.
Alright, so now we just need to get these guys to where they need to go. We got him in the right spot though, so that's cool. No, you're not. You're no. You're going back. No. We got it. See, that one's never that hard for some reason. And see, the reason why I say that it's a hard puzzle in terms of stressful is not because it's hard to do. When I used to speedrun this game, this was the puzzle that slowed me down. Well, one of the 2 puzzles that slowed me down. And I think you could kind of get what I mean by that. Because really, the puzzles here are not hard. They're like base level intelligence. not saying, you know, you going to game facts would, you know, make you seem bad or anything. All you got to do really is this is just me saying it. Just use your brain. That's all. Chapter 4, Asthenia. This is my favorite level. Just keep in mind, I'm not calling you dumb.
Kurtzville needed a scapegoat. All these years away from your home, your family, your friends, you must be so bitter.
Perhaps I've learned to use the darkness to get what I want.
I've heard you've become quite the powerful sorceress.
Oh?
But not quite powerful enough to overcome the magic of that collar.
Not yet, but perhaps soon. And when I do, I promise revenge.
But what if you could return sooner?
What? Ha! The collar will not be denied.
I could release it for you.
Oh, peccant. You know its spell can only be broken by royalty. And no matter how much you scheme, you'll never be king as long as the boy lives.
Yes, but think, Licensure. Who sealed the collar?
Kurtzwell. That... Wait. Are you suggesting you could become Arch Authority?
Let's just say if you'll do a small favor for me, I'll do a large favor for you.
And just what would that small favor be?
Nothing much, just a little magic spell.
So this is where you kind of wonder about the story a little bit. Like, wasn't that woman thin at one point? You know, and she was sent to the lands below. Like, what's going on? And plus, that's the guy that you met outside your barn in the beginning of the game. Like, just something in the stories just isn't making sense. But in due time, things will make sense. But yeah, keep in mind, Chris, I'm not calling you dumb or anything when I say base level intelligence. It's just the first one was really a 4-way matching game. And then the other one was a singing game, you know. It just takes some adapting to what you're looking at, you know.
Welcome to Asthenia. Huh.
Now the puzzles here are a little bit more tough. But yours truly knows how to do this. So you'll get some you'll get some entertainment out of this. Like, just look at this level design, dude. This is just so beautiful. Isn't it awesome looking? Okay, so this is a thing here.
A military-industrial complex with a sense of humor. Of course, maybe that's why there's no one left around here.
This thing shoots out cannonballs. We need 4 cannonballs. I'll show off. I always show off how it works for the first run here.
Oof! Stone cannonballs? Man, these suckers are heavy.
Now, the thing is, if you don't move Torin to the side like I did, he won't be able to catch the cannonball. Now we're fast forward it. We need 4 cannonballs. Nacho cheese. I love nacho cheese. Especially on chili dogs. I'm going to have to get me some of those soon. Alright, so we got our 4 cannonballs. Now you'll notice there's something right here. I'll let you take a look at it. It's an interesting little picture. Everything will make sense in due time. Now, as a kid, I got stuck here a lot. until I had to really think about it. So I'm going to show you why 4 cannonballs. Basically, when it comes to this little puzzle here, stack cannonballs until you see 1 full cannonball sticking up out of the thing. This was my little mental way of knowing if I'm doing it right. Get in there. Okay, so you notice that there's a cannonball that's sticking up right there. That's how I know that I got it. And a sound's being heard. Alright, so we're going to get off the teeter-totter. We're going to take 1 cannonball with us. Alright, now we're going to take a little step over here. And oh, look. Something came out of where we just were. So that picture that was right there was telling you how to unlock the trebuchet. Alright, so here's the thing about the trebuchet. If you don't put a cannonball in there with you, you'll technically be too light. If you are too light, you'll go over the island. But if you take 1 too many cannonballs, you'll be too heavy and you'll fall in the lava in front of you. So, yes. We're going to put a cannonball in there.
Hey, Boogle, let's go.
And we're going to cut the rope because we can't reach the thing. Now, the next little puzzle you're going to see here is, oh yeah, you're able to die in this. Yeah. Now look at this. This probably reminds you of like when you were a kid in elementary school and you were given those puzzles where you had to get to a spot to go. But yeah, you're able to die in this game. Yeah, I just know what to do. Alright, so you would think that you have to get here first. If you look carefully, you'll notice that there's something shining over here. It's right here. You need to get that item first. Then you're going to go over there. And luckily for you, I know how to get through this. I know how to get through this whole damn thing. You would not believe how many playthroughs I have done of this whole game on my YouTube channel. Well, I originally did them on Twitch, but they're all on YouTube as well. Like, I did a lot of playthroughs of Torin's Passage and Wishbone and The Amazing Odyssey. Because they were the 2 games I grew up with the longest. And I wanted a way to stream them somehow in my life. We got a wrench. Now we just need to get there. But no, we can't just jump across because that's lava. Lava hurts. Lava burns. Lava is death. Death. So the funny story is how I've always been able to do puzzles like this, little mazes. When I was a kid, I used to cheat at exercises like this when my teachers would give them to me. What I would do is the teacher would always give us a maze and tell us we had to get to the finish, also known as the middle or the exit of the maze. I always started at the finish line and worked my way to the start. My teachers never found out that I did that. And I thought it was hilarious. And I always ended up finishing before everybody. And I took that information as a kid and put it to this game. And that's one of the reasons how I know how to get through this maze. Was simply by me staring at this thing for like a couple minutes, starting from the finish and working my way to where I would start. And that's how I did it. And that's how I always do it. Well, now I just know how to get through it. But that was how I did it as a kid. Come on, Torin. Problem is, though, sometimes Torin gets stuck on some of the edges here because of how they curve. Oh, yeah, it is big brain, and yes, it's also considered cheating, but, you know, it's only cheating if you get caught. But that was the only types of assignments that I ever cheated at. And with no time at all, we're there. Now this little puzzle, you're like, oh, you know, how am I going to get through here? What is this? Torin and Torrent have a lot in common, getting stuck on things. Yeah. So we needed the wrench so we could play around with this this thing here. But yeah, it's puzzles like these in this level that I really, really like. Like, to a person seeing this for the first time, they may get stuck. It may be considered complicated. But with a lot of trial and error and practicing, I know all this by heart. Especially this next puzzle. Hey, you never know. Alright, so how to get through this, I will show you. Remember one time I streamed this game and I broke the game here. For some reason I was able to walk out of bounds. And I had to literally quit the game and restart from my save point. It was crazy. Alright. Let's go down. And Chris, if you ever want to play this and stuff, you know, just let me know. I have a way to lessen the thinking for you in terms of preparation. Yeah, I agree. It still blows my mind that later on down the road, the voice actor for Torin would become G-Man. It's so cool. But it's hilarious at the same time. Now this puzzle, when I got to this as a kid, I literally remember going through every single path here. You're happy enough watching me play it? Fair. That's fair. And that's the type of vibe I like to give when I play games. I like to give off that cozy vibe. Alright, let's go down. And down. And sometimes if you took a certain path here, there would actually be an Easter egg of Indiana Jones. And he would fall in the lava. Somewhere I have an old clip of that. But that was, I'd say, about a year ago whenever I triggered it. It's a very randomized Easter egg. Because one thing that Sierra Online liked to do was, what's the word I can think of? They like doing jabs at Lucasfilms games, or LucasArts, whichever you want to call it. You'll notice that a lot of games that Sierra made, they like to make fun of other companies. And this is no exception. This is very similar to a level that's in Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis, which is another game I'm going to go back to playing again soon, too. Because Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis is a very fun game. But depending on which path you take with it, it can be pretty hard. It can be pretty damn hard. And plus, the randomization of some of the puzzles with the Atlantis stones have numerous possibilities. And the thing is, though, I have Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis for MS-DOS, but I don't play it on my DOS. I actually bought it on Steam because of the simple fact that if you play it on MS-DOS, you have to have the original manual. The reason for it is because they had a piracy protection with the manual. And, well, if you didn't have the manual, you wouldn't be able to unlock the game with every randomized code. And there was tons of different randomized codes that you would have to use to unlock the game on DOS. But with it on Steam, it's not an issue. But when it comes to Torin's Passage, I play it both on MS-DOS and sometimes on GOG.
Wonder what this does.
So this puzzle would agitate people. So the object of this puzzle is you have to get every single one of these stumps down to unlock the bridge into this cave. You would think to yourself, oh, I could just simply jump over everything, to get to the land here and stuff. But you have to get rid of every single stump in order to do so. There is a couple ways to do it, but there's one that I know how to do off the bat. And I'm going to show you how to do that. And also keep in mind, I've done this drunk too, so, there's that as well. Let's see. Which path do I want to show you guys today? Okay, I know which one I'll show you off today. And if you stand on a stump for too long, you'll actually get a special death animation as a tribute to Terminator 2. It is hilarious. It is absolutely hilarious. He literally just stands on the stump, lets it, and drop off with him on it, and he has his thumb up in the air. Okay, so keep in mind, you need to keep these three as the last ones you do. You'll see why in a minute. And the thing is, though, you can reset this puzzle as many times as you want, as long as you don't die, of course. And you'll be able to get it. And there we go. Now it's across. Oh no. Oh, I broke it again. I broke it again. Why did it do that? Okay, maybe I fixed it now. Hold on. I think I might have fixed it. Phew! Okay. So yeah, that's a spot that you can actually go off the trail to. I thought I had to restart my game there for a minute. Oh, that was gonna be bad. Yeah. Okay, so the solution to this puzzle, you have to get this beam to bounce off every single one of those to activate the battery. It takes a couple different tries, but I wouldn't say it's impossible. It just takes some trial and error and taking your time. That's all it really takes. Actually, let me try something else here. Trying something here. It's gonna bend it back. Yeah. Yeah, this is the other puzzle that usually takes me the longest to do. But funny story, the one time that I was able to do this, what's the word I'm looking for? In a straight shot was when I was drunk. And that's true. And I think that's absolutely freaking funny. Alright, so one of them is bouncing a little too far. No, that'll send it back. Let me try these two. Okay, so that does that. Switch those back. Try that. Okay, yeah, that bends that back that way. Thank you for that clip, Rumble. Much appreciated. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me that this is happening to me now. I'm not surprised. Actually, I think it might be the other way. Let me see something. But it just goes to show that there are ways to break old school point and click games. And it's hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious, to be completely honest. Let's see. Okay, now it's doing what I wanted it to do. Okay. So I need these two switched. There we go. Okay, now it's doing what I want it to do. Okay. We need it turning the other way. Okay. I need it at an arc. So these two? No. Lower arc. Lower arc. There we go. Okay. And then these switch there. No. Other way. Okay, now we're doing it. Now we're doing it. Unless... Let me try another one here in the middle. No. Because that'll send that back. Yeah, that needs to stay in the middle like that. I'm actually surprised this one's taken me as long as it does. I never take this long with this puzzle. But it is the puzzle I take the longest on. That's the funny part of it all. What if I switch these two? Okay. That sends that back. Oh. Did I say something? Okay. Okay, there we go. Alright. There we go. This might do it. There we go. Okay. Yay! We did it. We did it! Alright, time for the last chapter. Yeah. I still find it funny that when I was drunk was the shortest time I ever took on that puzzle. Chapter 5, Tenebris.
He's about to reach Tenebris. I'm sure there's no way he'll ever find you, but I just thought you'd want to know.
You old fool. No complications, you said. Simple, you said. I should have known. He won't find me or his parents. Now, what about the rest of our bargain?
In time, my dear, all in due time.
Dreep! I have someone I'd like you to find.
Mm-hmm. He did the Rod's Poggers face. It's the Rod's Poggers face before it became the Poggers face. Mind blown. Alright. Boogle Nurse. You're going to love this. And also, I think you could kind of start putting 2 and 2 together on what exactly is going on in the story. They're Boogle breaking that fourth wall.
Thanks, Boog. Hey, how did you do that? Hurry, Boog. Hop in.
Cut the grate. Yeah, this is another favorite level of mine.
Oops. Can you get that? Thank you. Uh-oh. Boogle, save us!
Yep. Yeah, now you're getting it. Yeah. Yeah.
Save us! I said save us, Boogle!
All right, you'd better come with me. You're under arrest.
But, officer, what for?
Cruelty to plants. Just leave your friend here. If he's lucky, you'll be back in a few years.
You wish that was the boss from Cuphead.
Way just to be arrested. Where's Mom and Dad? Will I ever find them? And Boogle, I hope he's okay.
Boogle, is that you?
Now for some sad times.
Boogle, no!
Now Licentia has our parents and Boogle. Now, to new people in chat, pay attention to what the judge says here.
Before I pass judgment, young man.
Well, no, sir, not really. It's just that, well, I'm really sorry I landed in your plants. It was an accident. I only landed in that flower bed because I fell out of that air duct that I crawled through to escape from that storeroom that I materialized in from that phenocryst that I used to get here from Asthenia. I didn't, that is, oh.
Phenocryst, you say?
Yes, sir.
I haven't heard of one of those being used in years. Where did you say you were from, son?
From the lands above, sir. See, this evil sorceress put my parents in a magic spell and kidnapped them, and this old guy saw it all, and he said her name was Licentia, and she's from down here, and that's where my parents are. So I set out to find her and, save them, but nobody has ever heard of her, and well, I don't even know if she's down here or if this has all been some kind of, and, geez, do you think you could help me, sir?
Licentia, eh? There's no one on this planet by that name. But whether you're a visitor here or not, you need to learn 3 lessons about Tenebris and me. First, plants are very scarce around here, and we are not kind to those who damage them. Second, lawbreakers in my court are handled immediately and forcefully. And third, one more mistake and I'll toss you right off this planet into the null void. Now take him back where you found him. And young man, I don't ever want to see you here again.
Now keep in mind what the judge said. He hasn't heard of a person on this planet by that name. Yet he also said, one more mistake and I'll throw you off this planet into the null void. So kind of keep in mind the wording there. Oh, you're going to love this.
This tree's trunk is covered with some very sticky stuff.
Hey, stop poking me. Hey, you can speak. I don't know why I'm surprised.
Of course I can, but what good does it do me? No one listens.
You sound discouraged.
Not so much discouraged, but sometimes I do get a little sentimental.
Oh, I think all of us do sometimes.
Yes, but when you're as well rooted as I, somehow old memories just stick to you.
I see. Well, not to go out on a limb, but why not branch out into new activities?
Well, you know, I can't just leave, bud. I'm stuck here with a trunkload of memories. What brings you here? Just looking for someone to bark at?
I'm searching for my parents. I think they were captured by Licentia, a sorceress I was told came from around here. Could you help me? Have you heard of her?
You lost your parents? Oh, me too! I was transplanted at birth. My dad was cut down in his prime of life by a guy chasing a wolf. And Mom, she fell in the forest and nobody heard it.
Excuse me, do you mind if I borrow a little of this sap?
No, not at all. Go ahead. Use me. Everyone does. I just hope that somehow, someday, someone, somewhere will find some way to make something out of us trees. Oh, and then they can cut us all down. What if someone invents telephone poles?
Gotta love it. Total pun central. Alright. Now let's talk to Madam Sunflower.
Excuse me.
Yes? Oh, it's you.
Could you help me?
Help you?
Oh,
damn
indeed.
it. After what you and your safe-like buddy did to my friends over there? Oh.
But I didn't mean to hurt you. I didn't know plants could hurt. In fact, I didn't know plants could talk.
Well, not all can. Just exceptional plants, you see.
Sure, I thought you looked special.
It is a very fun game, yeah.
Yes, what is it you need, young man?
Man, you know something though? Man, look at that mouth though. Look at that big sunflower mouth, man. How she stares deep into your soul. Oh yeah. I don't know. Sorry.
Entire planet looking for an evil sorceress named Licentia. Have you heard of her?
Animal, vegetable, or mineral?
Huh? Oh, animal, I suppose.
Doesn't matter. Never heard of her. But that doesn't mean she doesn't live around here. I don't get out much. Roots, you know.
Is there anyone here in Tenebris that could help me?
Well, let's see. You know, there is that strange duck who's always recording odd crysts.
Oh, a duck? What's his name? Where could I find him?
No, he's not a real duck. Don't remember his name. Don't know that I ever heard it. But he might be down at the amphitheater. He hangs out there recording talent.
Thank you so much. Now, which way is the amphitheater?
Oh, you can't get there from here.
But this theater, which way is it?
It's over the slippery slope. You'll never make it. Without a little help, that is.
Help? Oh, could you? I'd be eternally grateful.
No, you won't. That's just a cliche. But if we could work out a deal...
Anything. Just name it.
See my friends down there? Those pesky chameleon silkworms are wreaking havoc on their leaves.
Now who's the cliche?
What? Oh, anyway, if you can stop the silkworms, I'll convince the grass to help you cross the slippery slope.
Alright. Then let's deal with them. This is why we got the sap on a dauber plant.
Gotcha.
There we go.
I did it. The silkworms are no longer a problem. But aren't they kind of funny colored?
Oh, those little buggers produce silk of any hue. Just place them on a color, and they'll make a copy of it for you. And in silk yet. But don't waste them. And please, don't drop them around here, okay?
Alright. Now, this next part would probably stress you out, Chris. So, the thing is, we had to help her out so we could cross this. This is a slippery slope. In order to get across the slippery slope, you have to, first off, talk to the slope. Yes, you're going to talk to grass. And they'll tell you the safe places to step. Now, here's the issue. Everywhere you hover your mouse will either be different versions of the word no, and some that are definitely a version of the word yes. You have to use your ears and concentrate with this one. But for me, I've done this a lot, so this won't take long. Talk to slope.
Now that I've rescued your friends, will you help me cross?
There you go.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Oops.
And the funny thing is, that's not even my fastest time that I've done that. But that is a pretty damn close one, though.
That's it. I'm out of here. If anyone needs me, I'll be in my trailer.
I know, right? Okay, we got a top hat. We got a cane. I'm going to pick up a couple things here. Alright, let's talk to our boy here.
I'm looking for someone, and no one's been able to help me. I was just wondering,
Shh, I'm recording.
Now notice his name. Archivist.
Let me hit pause here. There. Now, what was it you were saying?
I'm Torin, and I'm seeking...
No use to whisper now, young man.
Oh, well, anyway, I'm Torin, and I'm trying to locate an evil sorceress named Lysander.
I wouldn't be surprised if you try to compare him to Rods.
I know her.
You do? Oh, I've asked darn near everybody on this planet, and you're the only one.
I'm probably one of the few who does know her. My hobby is recording rare voices, and hers is one of the rarest.
Then you know where I could find her?
Oh, you wouldn't want to. When I met her, I found her quite rude.
Rude? She's more than rude. She's unscrupulous, ruthless, unconscionable, immoral, unethical, unprincipled. She's...
Whoa, calm down. It doesn't matter. You can't get to her anyway.
What do you mean, can't get to her? You don't know how far I've come already. Why, I've survived capture in the jungle, vicious vultures, stinking skunks, lava, snails, slugs, you name it. Of course I'll get to her.
Very impressive. What is that accent? You see, young man, Lysander was expelled from our world many years ago. Tossed into the null void she was, and never heard from again.
Now notice what he said there. She's in the null void.
That will be a problem. The void is...
Now remember what the judge has said. He's never heard of a woman or a person on the planet by the name that he gave. But then he said, if you mess up one more time, I will send you outside of this planet into the null void.
Oh no, to someone like me, there's nothing more valuable than a rare...
Are you saying Rods is creepy?
What if you had a voice rarer than Licentia's?
What? Why, I don't think that's possible.
Oh yeah? Do you have any recordings from the lands above?
Of course not. The last time those savages visited us...
You and your crow emotes. I swear, dude. I swear.
What? You? Is it possible? That accent. It's subtle, but... I thought I detected something unusual in your voice.
What do you say? Trade a recording of Licentia for a recording of a voice you may never hear again?
Well, a deal.
Okay.
What do you want me to say? Anything. Let me set up a clean crystal here. There. Ready when you are.
Test. Is this on? Hello? My name is Torin from the Farmin Valley, near Crystal City in the
Yeah, it
lands
was.
above. I've traveled through Escarpa, Pergola, and Esthenia to get to Tenebris for only one reason: to find the evil sorceress Licentia, force her to free my parents and my friend Boogle, and
So here's some funny stuff about Torin. Torin's full name is Torin Farmin. He's from the Farmin Valley, and he's a farmer with his dad. If that's not a funny little twist of words, I don't know what is.
I'll even throw in this old Christcorder so you can play it back.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, and good luck finding Licentia. Now, if you'll pardon me, I have work to do.
Alright, so we're going to put this in the recorder. We'll play around with that later.